Welcome, all you plus two comedy modifiers, back to Blueprints. We join back with my live stream already in progress.
Coolio. That was good. Alrighty. So I just remembered I also had one that I found in the Lost and Found that I took a picture of and could possibly solve. So we'll get that hopefully done as well. Looking at all my pictures, where is the picture I took in the Lost and Found? Where is the picture I took? There it is. Okay, that one is it's like a zigzag train track, right? So a zigzag train track is what color according to the book? The book says that color is pink. Right. And we don't have open. That's that door that we don't have opening. All right, cool. All right. 3 solved. Let's get going. All right. I only have like 20 minutes left to play. I've drafted a few rooms. So we are going to... Oh, that's where that thing was. We are going to speed run through the rest of this. Did I even unlock the door? I don't remember. It's fine. Room 43 or 46 is less important than lots of other things that we're trying to do today. The main goal is burning lamp. We need the burning lamp. So we need a magnifying glass. We need a workshop, and we need the metal detector. That's one way to get the burning lamp. The other way to get the burning lamp is I left one in the coat check. So coat check, boom, we're good as gold. And then we also have to get her ladyship's chambers. So, which we have to draft in the corner going south. So, on the left side. So we're going to leave that as is right now, and we're going to run through the conference room. Shoes. And there should be money on the table. Really? I didn't spread gold from the dead end that I drafted from... All right. The tomb. Whatevers. Alright. Okay. I don't want another one of these. This doesn't go the right way. None of these are great. But I'm going to hope I get a walk-in closet. Or we could do the drafting room, because I have some new dates I wanted to try. Because I found my mom's birthday. Yeah, we wanted to try 1/22, 12/09, and 01/11. So let's try those. 01/22. That's my mom's birthday. No, clear that. 1209. Enter. Clear that. 0111. Enter. Okay. We tried and we failed. I don't want to actually go that way, but there's a locked chest. Now let's just go to the conference room. I shouldn't have run in here at all. Waste a step. I have money. I think yeah, getting the store early. Or the dens for the exits is basically the way to think about it. But we're gonna go get some items. I thought there was a sale. Yes, give me the magnifying glass, please. And then we want to be able to break stuff out. I think I'm just going to buy everything in here. No issues. Thank you. Thank you, store. I could run back if I wanted to. Yeah, let's just keep going. We need something with an exit, so we'll take the corridor, please. Drafting studio. I have a magnifying glass so we can try the things. That kind of makes the most sense to me. Even though it's 2 gems. So we won't be doing that. We will be instead taking the pantry and getting some money into food. All right. Because no gems were for sale. Again, I do not have the gems, so we will take the breakfast nook. No chest today, that's fine. We'll take the key, we'll take the bacon and eggs. Thank you. Still don't have that. Yeah, we need gems. It sucks because it's just the one room, but what are you going to do, you know? Let's draft out of here first. Fine, we'll use the key. Go check, because we have 1 goal today. We have 1 goal today. So even though this is leading to a dead end, we are doing this. Give me my burning glass. We're being efficient today. Thank you. All right. The gems are in a box with 2 statements. That is true. All right. Do they both have... They don't all have true statements. Interesting. The gems are in the blue box. All right, so if the top statement is true, then everything in this is true, and this is a true box. And if this is true, then they're in there. That makes everything makes sense. The blue box has at least 1 true statement. The white box has at least 1 true statement. So here's the issue. I think the way you take this, the white box has at least 1 true statement. The blue box, and that is a true statement. The blue box has at least 1 true statement, is a false statement. So that's entirely false. So this is 1 true, 1 false. So that makes both of these false. The gems are in a box with 2 statements. That is true. Wait, if this is the false box, then this is also false. I might just leave. I might just be like, I'd rather not risk the steps. The gems are in a box with at least 2 statements. That is true. Right. If that's true, then this is the true box. So then we're looking for a false box. The false box is this one. The gems are in the blue box. This is false. This has 1 false statement, that the white box has at least 1 true statement, and 1 true statement, that the blue box has a true statement. The true statement is that there are that the gems are in a box with 2 statements. We know it's not in the blue box because this is a lie, so they're in the black box. Okay, we got it. We got it. All this for 1 gem. We did it. We did it. We did it. All right. So there's no way to go except through the hallway right now, right? Yeah. So let's go to the tomb. This is going to be a quick let's play. Ooh, we're going to get lots of steps though because of the sleep mask. Yay. Thank you, sneakers. We're going to go to the tomb. We are going to light a bunch of stuff. We're going to get extra allowance because we did this once already, but it didn't save. And we down the steps, down the steps, down the steps. Okay. Freaking reroll dice, so this will help. Oh, lots of reroll dice. So we should be able to get to Her Ladyship's chambers and an upgrade disc. I thought for sure that there was a allowance token here, but maybe I was incorrect. I don't currently have a computer. So I currently can't use the upgrade disc, which is a bit terrifying at this moment. Can't go this way. Da, 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 da. There's candles. There you are. So we've done this before, but it did not save. So this is why I want Her Ladyship's chambers so bad, is we are going to find the diary key for... There she is, Her Ladyship. There's her diary key. I've never been able to open her diary. Oh, there's dig spots in here. What is this box? That looks very suspicious. I'd like to be able to hit this with a sledgehammer. I have a sledgehammer. I guess maybe a super sledgehammer. Okay. Let's do another one of these. It's a purple one. Oh, okay, cool. So we actually know how to do this one. Pink makes them rotate. Right, yeah. Yeah. And we know purple drops, so boom, and then spin them. I'm screwing this up. There it is. Need more allowance, you delay. Hoo. All right, cool. I'm over 50 now for allowance, which is super dope. I'm ignoring this note. Now, we tried to do this before, and it doesn't make any sense. So the end of this, I don't know why I'm starting at the end, but Lorgia is last word. Last word. Elder, or L. L means me. E-L. Starting with E-L is me. Duress. The last word for me in duress, I think. Because IS is not an ending I have, right? Or, it's not. Just Uladora. Jora. Ula. Yeah, I have nothing that makes sense there. And then that looks like it ends in R-A. I have nothing. So then we have Orlajaris. Udaldar Udanan Udamor. Mora. Oris, Norador, Norad. Like, I think it's in like Pig Latin. Hugh means house. So it says House Sinclair, House Epstein. Forget about something. House Epstein. House Sinclair, House Epstein. Healed Endora. It's something gift. Because OV, maybe I'm reading this wrong. OV means something. OV means towards. So towards Elderceris. So like that maybe that means like toward, like to someone. So if that means towards OV. Is it ending in V? No, but it ends in VA or something A. R-E... R-E... Wait, A-R-I-E means future. R-E... Like, I need to see this written out. Alright, maybe this will help me, actually. Or... O-R-E, or. It's definitely an R, not... No, it could be a V. O-V. O-V could mean towards. So, E-L-D... Elda... That could be elder. But like to... But E-L also means me. So, to me. It could be that she's sending this to herself. To me... D-A... D-A-J, though? D-A-J-I? Because A-J means first. So it could be, to my dear first... And then Iris. Iris. It could be that she's writing it to her first child. That kind of makes sense. And then Lorgia down there means my last word. Eld Iris. My last word to Iris. I think Iris might be a person. E-L-D. Does E-L-D mean something? Eld. I hate this letter. I hate this letter.
Editor Noah here. I've spent a lot of time working on this letter, and I think I figured it out. So, at least most elements. There's some important aspects of the Erja language that you need to understand this. First off, how prefixes and suffixes work. One prefix we see a lot is OV. OV means towards. But if it were reversed in a suffix, if it was at the end of the word in VO, it means away. That's something to keep in mind. There's also a lot of D's in this, just the letter D. I'm starting to believe that D either is just kind of a filler, like just kind of show that we're moving on to a new suffix or to a root word, just to not confuse someone, or it could possibly mean ownership. So let's break down this letter. So it starts with OV, towards, EL, me, and then a D, which I think means nothing, and then AJ as a prefix means first, Iris. So this is to my first, and I'm not sure what Iris means. I believe it means either child or daughter. I believe this is her ladyship writing a letter to her daughter, my mother. This is my grandmother writing to my mother. UL, I believe, means you. The way EL means me in their language, UL means you. So UL, you, E-L, my. D, kind of a filler word. D-A-U means day. N-A-I means night. So this is, you are my day. You are my night. Okay? And then it says U-L, you, E-L, my, D, filler word, Mora. Mora, if you look at the classroom that is talking about geography, Mora is the planet. So I believe this says, you are my day, you are my night, you are my world. So it's just admiration, just, loving parent stuff. OV means towards. U-L, I think, means you. And then E-L means me. So towards you is my gift. So this is a mother giving their daughter a gift. E-L-D-H-E-W. My, filler, hue means house. So I think what is being said is, the gift I give you is my house, my name, my household. O-V-I-S-S. Now, I am 90% sure. I know that OV means towards, but ISS, I believe, means south, because she's writing this in Erja. I think this is saying that the gift I give you is my house in the south, in Erja. Nev der. So Nev, N-E-V, means the start of, and D-U-A means day. So at the start of day, U-L, you, dar, D-A-R, is something I'm not sure of. I'm not sure what D-A-R means. But, of course, D could just be filler, and we could take that as A-R-E-I, which is future. And then L-E is a suffix meaning lack of myself. So I think this is saying, you are the future when I'm gone. I think that's what's being said with that word. It's a new day, and you are the future when I'm gone. I mean, this is found in the tomb where she is laid to rest. Nevadeo means the start of a day. Eldar Ilu. So, myself, the future, not you. Which is very confusing, but I think that's what's being said there. Then we have AJ, which means first. D, which I think means nothing. Jor, and we learned that Jor actually means name. That's in New Clue. So first, AJ. Sorry, I got confused. I confused myself. AJ first, and then it's L, myself, bid. So I bid, like I bid you. You heed. So first I ask you to heed, that you heed. L, lore, my word. So the first thing that I'm asking you is that you heed my word. Okay? Uller Doriris. UL, starting with UL, I think means you. Odd Iris. Now, odd I don't have anything for, O-D-D. It could just be the root word odd, meaning strange. But we also know that D could be a filler, so OD could be some sort of prefix that I'm not familiar with. But I also think Iris is the way that she is referring to her daughter. So you're odd, Iris. Like you, my daughter, are odd. Like something is strange. Hugh Sinclair Lou. Hugh means house. Sinclair, I think, means Sinclair. Lu means not of you. So you are not a Sinclair. Hugh Epstein Lou. You are not an Epson. Forget, which I think means forget. You Dylan. Dylan means... Ooh, or do we not know what Dylan means? Dian? But it's forget your something. Dian, my guess is D-E-I-N. It seems very similar to A-R-E-I in terms of like the letters just kind of being jumbled a bit and switched around a bit. So I think it is saying, I think it's past. I think this is where I'm going. I think this means past. So forget your past. I-N-N, I think means north. So forget your past in the north. You, Jorin, Giarin. You, U-L, D we forget, Jor, which means name, Giarin, I think is referring to Irja. You dare, or perhaps just you are. Ovis. OV means towards, and I think ISS is south. Fen Vio. Fen, I'm not positive what Fen means. But Fen is also where we are. We're in Fen Oris because Orinaris fell and became Fen Oris. So when it says towards the south, Fen Vo means not towards. So you're the south, you were not from Fen. So don't think of yourself as from Fen Oris. Think of yourself from Erja. That is where your true station is. UL, you. E, or D, again, I think the D is nothing. EIN, we don't really have a meaning for. It's possible it could mean present. It could mean, or it's referring to past, which is the thing I said. So your past, Jor. I don't have Jor, do I? J-O? No jokes. But since Ja means last, Jor can mean next. So your next, Jer Aaron. Another J. Yeah, this is where I'm starting to get lost. But A-R-I-E. So that's future. So I think this is saying something like your next thing to do. The thing for you that is next. I think, because it's referring to future and things like that. You dairy. So you again, D-A-R-E-I. I think again, Ari is future. So your future is south of Fen. So towards the south, away from Fen. Erja. You denjor over Arvo. Okay. You, D-E-N, D-E-I-N. Again, we don't have exactly what that means, but I think it is present. Jorovio. It again, the ending of this is away. But I don't know what Joro means. Ov Erja, towards Erja. Towards south. And then Nev, which means the start of. Arei, the future. So this is basically saying you are of Erjan descent. This could mean that those who fled during the war, who were originally Orinaris, is the lineage here, which would mean that I, as prince, would truly be a red prince. Would truly be the prince of what is now Fenaris, which is red. I would also truly be the black prince, because I am the prince of Orinaris' original royalty. And also the Ergin prince, which I don't know what color Erja is off the top of my head. Erja's purple. The thing that's confusing is, what does this have to do with blue? Because, like, let's be honest, the name of the game is Blueprints. I'm unsure which flag is blue. My guess is Nuance, which is the island next to it. Because Korea's orange, Archery's yellow, Erja's purple, Vera is like pink. No. Yeah, I think Vera's like pink. Don't know where blue falls into this. But I think this is telling the story that basically I am the ruler of everything. that I will reunite things. I think we're also getting close to that idea that history is written by the winners, and Fenaris, the idea that the original rulers were so cruel, and that Fenaris needed the uprising to expel the cruelty, may not be 100% true. The end of this is Lorja, which is last word, El de Aris, me Aris. So I think this is, again, my daughter, or my Iris, which maybe that's her ladyship's like proper name. Ula de Jara. So you, Jorah, again, I'm not... Jorah means name. Your name. Your name. So that's what the letter, I think, means. I thought this would be shorter for me to explain. But, hey. Not everything's short. Back to the...
We're going to run out of time. How much time do I have? I have like 2 minutes. All right, we're going to try to get to Her Ladyship's chambers. We are going to try to open the... I have 4 reroll die. So we're going to open that. We're going to hope that within these reroll die, I can get to Her Ladyship's chambers and get a room with a computer. So I need the lab, or ideally security. I shouldn't hit any locked doors, so I should be able to... Oh, I did have sledgehammer. Yes, more rerolls. Okay. We should be able to do this now. All right, so I'm feeling confident about this. So I'm going to head straight. I'm going to take the den over the workshop, because we're not going to build anything, and I think having an extra gem in my pocket will make me feel a little bit better about my reroll chances and stuff, because I don't know how many gems Her Ladyship's chambers is. So I need to be able to draft down, and none of these are letting me do that, so we will reroll. Security is the perfect choice. Yes. Okay. No. I don't need to do this part right now. Exit. I want to use the I need to upgrade. Upgrade disc, please. I don't think Her Ladyship's Chambers is 3 gems, at least. It's at least 2. Updating the aquarium, that's great news. All right. Aquarium in every color of room. Oh, okay. Plus 10 goldfish. Starfish plus 1 star. Make it a power source? That's good. That's good for the mechalanium thing. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the electric eel. That's huge. That could be huge. I think that means that there's like ducks in it and stuff now too. All right. This way. Her Ladyship's Chambers. All right. Her Ladyship's Chambers. Try again. Her Ladyship's Chambers. Try again. Her Ladyship's Chambers. Try again. Her Ladyship's Chambers. One last try. Her Ladyship's Chambers. Son of a bee sting. I thought you had to drafted going south in the corner. All right, well, here's to the mail room. That'll help me for tomorrow. Keys. It would be so funny if I draft this way and I get Her Ladyship's Chambers. Obviously this. I'm trying to sprint through this right now. I do have to get back to the coat check, but I don't really have anything like I guess I'll just put the burning lamp in there again because I don't have anything amazing. But like it's foolish to leave it empty. Mocking me with that. An absolute mockery. Bedroom. Keys. I have so much crap for a run I'm about to abandon. Yes, let's I'm just trying to like benefit myself because I know I have to end soon. So I want to do the things that like benefit me. No, there's a sale, and a key. This. All right. I don't think the showroom's on sale now, but that would have been ideal. Lucky rabbit's foot. Thank you. I don't have time to do the library thing, so just do a kennel. Just do a kennel, keep running. I'm just doing like lots of doors. Yeah, I'll use a key. I'm just rushing through this as fast as I can, see what I get. Classroom will have an apple in it. Part of the room will be fun. Let's do that. Veranda, dining room. So I don't have time to look at the book. Eat the lunch. Laundry room, secret passage workshop. Let me do the workshop real quick. Because I think I have a lucky rabbit's foot and a coin purse right now, right? I think I can make something with that. And there's a battery pack. All right. I'm just trying to make sure I eventually make all the doohickeys. And I can do this. Lucky purse. Which maybe this will be what I put in the thing. Yeah, somewhat. I've never made this before. What are you? Doubles all the money you find. Awesome. Just real quick. Hammer doesn't make anything else. I need the broken lever. Battery pack. Doesn't care. Magnifying glass. Can I make slippers? No. Okay. That would have been funny. Bunny slippers. Walking through a bedroom makes you get extra steps. Lost and found. Well, I think we do darkroom for fun. We're gonna do darkroom for fun and for science. Okay, so me having clipped the thing. All right. Oh, I went to security, but I didn't do the friggin' thing. Ah, damn it. I'll run back to security, I guess. 5 gems. I mean, I think... Yeah, I'm going to do the planetarium so I can call it a day here. Mm-hmm. All right, we will sprint back. Sprinting, 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 sprinting. Shame I have no shovel. I'm actually out of time for the day. So I'm going to actually close out today because I have other stuff I got to do. So let me actually get out of here. But for a rush day, I did get a lot done. I got a sanctum solved. I got 2 new allowances. And, I have her ladyship's key, which I am going to throw in the coat check. Where the frig is the coat check? All right, so let's run this as the code check. That's what I got to throw in the code check, is the key to her ladyship's chambers. Or her ladyship's diary or whatever. And so we will do that, and then we will be good to go. All right, this was, again, very successful for a day that I was rushing. Check item. Diary key. Not responsible for the contents of garments or other articles left overnight. All right. Item has been checked. Now we got to run back to the planetarium and fall asleep, and then we can call this a rather successful day. We gained 2 stars, 4 allowance, 4 allowance. We weren't able to get to the diary key, but that's going to be the main goal next time. I feel like I very rarely have these big long straight shots like this, so it's a little confusing to actually see that. I think I can smash this wall as well if I had a super sledgehammer, but I do not. Let's call it a day, and we will be done. Yay, look at that second icon down there. It makes me happy. Call a day. Call it a day. All right. Let's see what this says. I want to, on stream, show myself saving so we don't screw this up again. 29 rooms. This is the west-facing villa. All right. Okay. Exit. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe right here to Plus 2 Comedy Gaming. Catch up on all my past live streams. Join me live, Plus 2 Comedy on Twitch. And I will see you all next time. Boop.